Hello YouTube, Mark here, and that's it. I am officially now on my Christmas holidays. Cheers. It hasn't got off to a great start. Went out to go to work yesterday and a front tyre was flat on the car, so luckily I was able to get it pumped up and go to work. So I finished early today because I had the chance to get it into the garage to get it sorted out, which I just thought was going to be a simple puncture repair, but it turns out that when I got the car they hadn't set the tracking right. So I basically had the insides of both tyres, front tyres, which were pretty new. One of them was only literally a year old, whereas bald as the top of my head. So I had to stump up for 2 new tyres and get the tracking sorted out. So not a good start. But anyway, luckily we pretty much sorted, and we had the cash spare. So anyway, so my 5 favourite cigars of this year. Now, I have had some really good cigars this year, but I've sort of picked cigars that when I've had a one to try, or I've sort of bought one to experiment with and I've ended up enjoying it. These are the ones that I've done a repeat buy and gone back in again. So the first one is this Romeo Juliet 1875. I got one given from Welsh Piper to try. It's actually a couple in this collection that Welsh Piper gave us to try, and I really enjoyed them. So I was able to sort of buy, when I put it on, and I would put a sneaky stick in, this, that and the other, and sadly, like a lot of other ones in these, I'm going to struggle to get them now with the carry on with getting stuff in from America. So yes, this is in number 5. I'm starting off with this Romeo Juliet. Absolutely wonderful smoke. I mean, I was actually convinced that I was smoking a Cuban Romeo Juliet at the time. It was so good. It wasn't until obviously it got pointed out to us and I went on and checked it out that yeah, this is not a Cuban Romeo Juliet. So yeah, there you go. But anyway, give it a try if you can get them in the States. Really enjoyed it. Now, the next cigar, and this is mainly probably going to be, people probably going to be horrified that I'm choosing this one, but I do have to say that I really like them. They are really cheap and they are a fantastic size cigar to smoke, and that is the Odyssey Maduro. Seriously, I must have gone through about 40 of these. Absolutely loved them. Again, very cheap stick, great taste. Sometimes you could have a little bit of bother with the odd one, but in all fairness, I've bought factory smokes and I've had some in there that's been an absolute pain in the arse, and I've actually bought really good quality Cuban cigars in the past, and I've had the odd ones in the box that do not smoke great. So for the sake of, I think there were about £50 for 20 of these, let's be honest, you really cannot go wrong. I was really surprised at these. I mean, I've only got a few left and I'm really loath to smoke them because I do like them so much. I'm trying to look for an alternative now and not try and risk getting these anymore. Now, the next one is the Camacho Ecuador, the blue wrapper with the blue writing and black background. Now, absolutely out of this world cigar. Again, I just got one as a sample pack of Camachos to try. I got a sort of a one of each, and this one really blew me away. Fantastic flavour. Again, I liked it so much. The next time I put an order in, I ordered another one. And again, sadly, with the carry-on, I'm probably not going to be able to get these from the States anymore. I'll have to bite the bullet and stump up the UK prices to enjoy another one. But I have to say, it's worth every penny of UK prices. I absolutely loved it. Now, next one. This is a one that was sent to us by Welsh Piper, and again I tried it, and absolutely gorgeous. And that's the Kentucky Fired Cured Fat Molly. Seriously, this cigar, when you take it out of the wrapper, it just smells of latakia. It's just so strong. Kentucky, oh, full flavour, blows your socks off. Need to lie down afterwards, definitely, with this puppy. Really enjoyed this cigar, and luckily I can get it without having to get it from there. The US of A. Now for my all-time favourite cigar of this year is the Nika Rustica, and this one is the, I should have put my glasses on, the El Brujito. There you go. Again, absolutely fantastic cigar. I actually got more of these, and I managed to, well, I did have to pay a hefty, I got a hefty price for these ones when I put my last order in, when they got stopped. And you know what? I still paid it because these were still worth every single penny of the import duty. I wouldn't do it, excuse me, I wouldn't do it now because import duty's gone a bit silly. But at the time, luckily I managed to grab them, and these are going to get smoked very few and far between. It's got the little pigtail on there, which what I found with this, I smoked the one where I just pulled the pigtail off and I smoked it through the little hole that I created, and I felt that a lot of the tarry moisture sort of built up in that little hole, and started getting a few little nasty tastes coming through. So after that I did actually cut it before I smoked it, and I found it a hell of a lot better. But yeah, that was my #1 cigar of 2023. So there you go. Some quite beefy ones in there. I mean, they are quite strong flavours, again, because I do enjoy the stronger cigars. But I've tried to sort of balance it out with sort of like your cheapy as opposed to your more expensive, such as the Camacho. But yeah, I was really happy with those cigars this year. And what am I going to smoke now? Well, I've just got a new one to try. And this is the Corrida Brazil. Now, I've got a Corrida Nicaraguan to try, which is the blue. I think these are sort of a bit of a villager's version of doing a Camacho copy, if you like. Oh, that does smell nice. Now, the Nicaraguan had a 2-star, and this one's getting the full 3, so I'm assuming it's going to be strong. So let's give it a go. Oh, it smells amazing. It smells like a farmyard. Oh, you know, you could just sit here and just smell the wrapper. Oh, heaven. I don't know where I put my V-cut. Just using a normal cutter. Now I'm hoping the lighter's going to work, because with it being quite cold in here and it's really horrendous wind blowing out there at the moment, that's going to start. It's going to fire up. Okay. 2 seconds, I will look for my other lighter. We are back in business. Yeah, there was a couple of other cigars that almost got into that selection. The Inca cigar that I tried was really nice, and there was a tattoo cigar that I got. But again, they're really good cigars, but I haven't re-bought them, if you know what I mean. So I've really gone for ones that I enjoyed so much that I actually bought more. I mean, if I'm being honest, I probably have smoked better tasting cigars than the ones that I've picked. But because I haven't gone back to actually buy more of those, then I can't really put it in there as a, oh, this is my favourite cigar of the year, when I've only really tried one. So that's what I sort of based it on. Oh. Whoa. I didn't do a dry draw, I should have. But it's got a great draw on it. Wow. Straight away. Jesus. Oh yeah. I think this is going to be a full-on cigar that you're really going to be tasting this for a while after you've finished smoking it. It's already packing a punch. That retro is not happening. Whoa. Okay. Very earthy taste. Very. That's strong. Whoa. I think I'm gonna like these. You know, I might regret this because I've not had anything to eat yet, and I've been on the go since on 4:30 this morning. And until now, 2 p.m. Jesus, that retro hill. Oh, wow. Oh. You know, when you're ever having anything spicy and then you bite into one of those really hot chilies in your meal and you get that. Oh. I wouldn't care. I've given one of these to Matty, the lad at work, so God knows what he's going to think of it. Oh, that's strong. I remember going to Portugal on holiday, and my old father-in-law was obviously into cigars, and with me going to Portugal quite a lot at the time, that's obviously got the taste for Romeo and Juliet's number 2. So I used to buy loads of them, and I wish I'd kept them. But I always remember he gave me 5 cigars from Brazil. They were black as coal, and every single one of them put us on my ass. It was so strong. I would say they were even stronger than this. I don't think I've actually had a cigar that's come close. I mean, just the sheer, it was just like chewing tar. It was that thick and rich and full. And I just wish I knew what they were called. But they were like up there. Getting a little retro hill there at the end. I'm not getting no hazelnuts or anything from this. This is just full on. Again, when people say I'm getting leather notes, I would say this is like strong. I would call this a leather note. That real powerful. You know, when you take out a new pair of leather shoes out of the box and you get that aroma in your nostrils. That's what I'm getting from this. Ooh. That's something else. Like I say, I got the Nicaraguan in the Corrida range, and I really did enjoy that. And I did think, well, should I get some more of those? But then I thought, well, no, if I try the others in the range, I think they've got the yellow band, which is the, I'm assuming the sun grown, and then the red band, which again I'm probably going to assume that those are a Maduro cigar. But boy, this is something else, mind. I'm going to pause it and work my way through this because we're in 20 minutes already. God, Jesus. Oh, that's got to kick like a mule. Oh. So I might be the same colour as that wrapper when I come back, but I'll see you soon. Well, we're back. I have to say, I'm really impressed with the burn on this cigar. I'm being very careful for it not to drop on us. I'm probably going to roll this in a moment. I just set the video away again before I did that. I've had no horrible taste issues. I'm not getting any feeling that there's any little nasties in there. I don't feel the need to do a purge on this cigar, but I will say it does taste strong. And it's going fantastic with the coffee. I'm really enjoying this cigar. I don't think it's a one that I would smoke regularly. I'm not feeling any sort of ill effects. I'm not sort of getting a numbness of the jaw or seeing pink elephants jumping around smoking this at the moment. But I don't know what it'll be like finishing off in a pipe. It might have a hell of a kick. But I have to say, I think after a really good Sunday dinner, a nice big roast, this would go great after that. And I was thinking of smoking something else after my Christmas dinner, but I've got a funny feeling I'm going to reach for one of these. The room note as well in here, it smells absolutely gorgeous. It's a wonderful cigar, I have to admit. Yes, it does deserve the 3 strength rating. It's getting the full strength rating because this is just full on flavour. I mean, oh, it is wonderful. Just sitting here with a coffee, smoking this, listening to the wind chimes outside. What a great way to start the holiday. Even though it did start off under a bit of a black cloud, this has perked us up a little bit. Very nice. That retro hail still isn't happening. Like I say, this is a full-on cigar. It's got everything going for it. It's got the taste, it's got the strength, wonderful burn. This is really what you want from a cigar. It's certainly ticking all the right boxes at the moment. That aftertaste is, oh, it's lovely, really good. It's a nice step up from a Maduro. And this might just replace those Odyssey Maduros that I kind of get hold of anymore. I'm going to pause again and we'll get right up to the end of this. And I'll give you my final thoughts on it. Well, I'm hitting the last third now, and I have to say it's really starting to kick in now. I'm really feeling it. This is definitely a cigar for after a big meal. Don't try and have one of these when you've had nothing to eat, because yeah, I'm going to have to have some chocolate when I get in the house. This has been an absolute joy to smoke. I've really enjoyed it. I've had no issues with it. It's been a fantastic burn. Really good ash has come from it. And yeah, wow. What a great cigar. Really impressed with this. And for the price, £50 for a pack of 10. That's amazing money well spent. I've really enjoyed this. But like I say, oh, it's kicking in now. I might just put this down, let it rest for a little bit. Let me rest for a little bit before I come back and finish it off. But boy, that's been really good. Well, I don't think I'll get back on again before the 25th. I'll probably do a cigar and whiskey pairing one night next week. Like I said, I'm pretty busy next Friday and the weekend leading up to New Year. So until then, from me and Kaza, have a wonderful Christmas. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a great time. Hope you have something really nice for after your big dinner and to settle down after all the rush and carry on that comes with Christmas days. So with that, all the very best. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all before the new year. Bye for now.